Change has always been driven by the young. The ability to see with fresh eyes, to be unconstrained by tradition, to choose to set a path rather than following one already laid out. These are the attributes of the young. And, perhaps not surprisingly, the attributes of Victoria University. Although we have a century-long heritage of education, we've been a university for just 25 years, which is why we can choose to do things differently. To be a learning institution of and for the 21st century. To quite simply, change the face of education.
This commitment to doing things differently began when we began as Footscray Technical School, the first tertiary institution in the west of Melbourne. Our founding principal, Arch Hoadley, was a visionary who believed that his students deserved a first-class education regardless of their circumstances. He believed that this would not only help the students build better lives, it would benefit the community as a whole. Victoria University continues this tradition.
Over 1/5 of our students have experienced disadvantage, and in 2016, more than half came from non-English speaking backgrounds.
We have created the Creating Opportunity Fund to enable us to offer more scholarships to committed students and to expand the ways we can meet the individual needs of students. Our target would allow us to offer up to 200 additional scholarships each year and give us greater capacity to support all students with unique enrichment opportunities and improved facilities.
My scholarship is important to me because not only did it recognise my Greek heritage, but it also allowed me to take on volunteer opportunities. I've recently interned at Victoria Legal Aid and more recently at a community legal centre based in Werribee.
Well, my course is very computer based and we have to edit a lot on Premiere and stuff like that. And the computer that I had was like the little computers you get at high school. So with the money I was able to buy a decent MacBook, so now I can complete all my courses to like the level that I want to.
Of course, at Victoria University, we believe a commitment to our students includes a commitment to the communities from which they come and will return. We recognise that Melbourne's West, our birthplace, faces more health, economic and social challenges than any other part of Melbourne, and we want to be part of the solution. For example, we are actively involved in improving the health of the people of Brimbank through our growing Brimbank project. We are investigating the contributing factors that impact on health and well-being and demonstrating ways to better integrate services for the local community to achieve real improvements.
AHPC's work clearly shows how preventative health policy can effectively tackle the known risk factors for chronic disease. Our research into the socio-economic risk factors in chronic disease prevention and management can end the social and economic burden we face due to this growing epidemic. It can make a difference.
We also have a focus on diabetes, and with the disease on the rise all over the world, this project has the potential to generate methods to improve the health for communities across Australia and worldwide. While health obviously has a significant impact on the quality of life of people everywhere, so too does education. Established in 2013, Mitchell Institute was formed to make a positive contribution to education policy and ultimately the social and economic prosperity of Australia. It looks at the entire education system, tracking young people's pathways from before school through primary, secondary and tertiary studies and career paths to discover what can be improved.
Many people know that we need to support children's strength, passion, help them learn how to create value, but very few institutions are actually leading in the action. That is, how do we create policies, learning environments, and discover practices, or build networks to support that.
As the world rapidly evolves, Victoria University is at the forefront of finding ways to ensure we provide an education experience that's relevant now and in the future. A good example is the Sunshine Skills Hub. This state-of-the-art facility will allow us students to train with the latest technologies in manufacturing and business. These include robots, virtual reality, computerised mannequins and other simulation technologies.
Over our first 25 years as a university, both our students and the wider community have benefited from the generosity of some extraordinary benefactors. As we grow as a modern university over the next 25 years, we ask that you join us to help support even more of our students and to strengthen our communities.
Victoria University. Changing lives. Changing communities. Changing the face of education.